Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Priscilla Kumah. Thanks for subscribing always. Today we're talking about sickle cell and how I found out my genotype. Hope you love my dress. Thanks Mimi for the lovely dress. Thanks for subscribing, thanks for sharing, thanks for standing by me. Hope you're keeping safe. Protect yourself, protect your family, and these too shall pass. Today we're talking about sickle cell disease and how I found out about my genotype. What do you know about sickle cell disease? Okay, I'm just going to talk briefly about it. It's basically a blood disorder whereby the red blood cells are sickle shaped. Sickle is like a half moon. So imagine a curve or an arch blocking your blood vessels and impeding blood flow. That's why sickle cell patients always have joint pains, because the red blood cell is arched and it's blocking the flow. It can affect several organs. It can affect your lungs. That's how they are always hypoxic. They're always breathless. The oxygen level is not enough for them. They can't breathe well. Red blood cells carry oxygen, So if yours is half-shaped and it's stuck somewhere, it will deny you the oxygen you need to breathe. They have chest pains, joint pains. They're always in pain. So they have crisis we call vaso-occlusive crisis. And sickle cell, you inherit those genes from your parent. Genotypes, the basic ones are SS, AS, SC. Most of us know of SS. They're always in crisis. And AS is just having the traits. It doesn't have the crisis. So I happen to be AS. So I got to find out about my genotype, which is AS, about some 11 years ago when I was doing a medical for university. Then I realized that I was AS. So we're separated. We had to go and do a further test called Electrophoresis. But luckily for me, my dad's background being a health person, he mentioned to me before when I was younger that I have something called AS. So all I need to know is that when I want to get married, I have to make sure that the person is AA. Then when you have a child, the child is going to be AS. That was the basic stuff he told me. Make sure whoever you're going to date is AA, so that when you have kids, the kids will not be SS. SS is bad. So that's the baseline. SS is bad. SS goes into crisis, what we call vaso-occlusive crisis. So when I found out through the test, I wasn't surprised. We did the test further and it was confirmed I was AS. My mom is AA and my dad is AS. So they can only have a child who is AS, because my mom has no S at all, but my dad has one S. So when you do the pairing, you realize that they can only have an AS child. But if you marry or have a child with somebody who is SS and you are AS, he already has two S and you have one S. So the probability of you having an SS child is very high. Same with SS. No, you're gonna have, if you have 4 kids, all the 4 kids are gonna be SS. So it's a matter of pairing. So AA, AS. You might have AS child. AA, no AS child. But if there's an S somewhere, the chances of you having an AS child is very common. So that was the basis. But I happen not to have any crisis. The only things I feel is I have body aches, fatigue, joint pains once a while. I'm always tired and I'm always anemic. So I make sure I take my folic acid daily as recommended. I make sure I hydrate. That's the difficult part. It's not easy to drink water, So but I make sure I drink water when I have to. And also avoid infectious diseases. So the main problems are joint pains, body aches, pain crisis. They are in awful pain. And I don't know if you heard of priapism. Priapism is an erected penis that never goes down. It happens mostly in sickle cell patients. A sickle cell male person going into crisis, maybe during a sexual activity, who have an erected penis that will never go down. So they have to go to the hospital and have it drained and a whole lot before it will go down. So priapism is a problem. Joint pain, infection, and anemia, always anemic. So you're always going back and forth for blood transfusion. If your parents are AS or SS, the likelihood of you having SS or AS is high. That's why it's good to know your genotype, know who you want to have children with, so that when you are aware of the outcome, the probability of you having an SS child, you would know. It's best if you have a trait, which I have, AS, you look for someone who is AA, who doesn't have an S at all, so that your kids will not be a SS or AS. Most sickle cell people have crisis. They're always in the hospital, in and out. So you should let those around you know, so that they can support you. Huge medical bills, time driving you back and forth, staying with you in the hospital, visiting you. You should let the partner know before you get married. That's why there's some tests you have to do before you get married to somebody. You have to know your HIV status, you have to know your sickle cell genotype, then you prepare for the future. Because these issues lead to so many things. They lead to divorce, they lead to childlessness, unhappy home, So it's just fair to let your partner know what you have, and if they are willing to stand by you and tolerate all the things that come with it. Do you have sickle cell? Do you know anybody who is having one and the challenges of taking care of them? Send me topics, let's discuss. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing and sharing my videos. Leave comments below, hit the notification bell to get updated anytime I upload my videos, and I'll see you again. Take care. Bye.